here in New York. And pitching in this game, Max Fried. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Jacob Wilson leading things off and takes a strike. That's to third. Chisholm fires over to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs.
1-1.
And delivers outside. Two out, space is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Jeffrey Springs. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Aaron Judge stands in now and watches strike one. One out, bases empty. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Down in order, Golden Yankees. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Max Muncy. Max Fried will go to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that's their first base runner of the game.
First base.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Here's Luis Arias. He's been a great free agent sign. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela steps in. Pitch misses outside. And it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. No score here in the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that just misses. That one is upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo
Stanton.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting fifth.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Fastball for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jason.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Just off the outside edge, ball 1. That to right, Rooker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. And the batter now, Austin Wynns.
Austin Wynns.
Free, back to work. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the left fielder, Max Schumann. Curveball drops in there. Top of the third, no score. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Here's a 1-1. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Denzel Clark will hit next. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Line to right, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And he punches him out. He went around.
Now batting,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And that's a little bit high. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Nick Kurtz now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, right side. LeMahieu in plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And now Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Well,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Way upstairs, 1-0. That one drifts inside. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Out of here! That'll fire up the dugout, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that one fouled off. And he swings over the top there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter
Now
like this,
batting,
known for
the
using
center
the
fielder,
entire field.
Rex.
Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Foul ball. That one just misses. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Max Muncy. That's in there. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And now 2-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2 now. High fly ball, right field. Judge puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to hit, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Urias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fouled off. He was late. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gio.
Here's Gio Urshela. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Urshela, in his 8th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. That one catches the corner for a strike. Nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye right there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. On the ground to first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And Judge spoils that one. Inside, and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Judge waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Hard ground ball. Base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First
Ball.
offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Judge gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Now that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Stanton takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hit in the air left field. And there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. In there at the knees. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off
One
that
ball, 2
fastball
strikes,
up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one lifted in the air left field. Schumann snags it. That is the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now here's the A's catcher, Austin Wynns. Up the middle. Volpe throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder Max Schumann.
So up next, Max Schumann. 1 for 1 with a single so far. that one down the line, and foul ball. Way high. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
Now
A's,
at the plate, Denzel Clark. And he's already singled in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Clips the outside corner, strike one.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Slice to right, and that's just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and that'll do it. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the fifth.
Yankees,
And here is Jason Dominguez. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is fouled back. Snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Volpe, the base runner at first with 1 out. There's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch misses way outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And ball four to aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
First and second, one out. Here's DJ LeMahieu. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lopez getting cranked up as well. The pitch to LeMahieu. That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And ball one to LeMahieu. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Muncy to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Free, back to work. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Brent Rooker, 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low, now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So now here's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And fouled off. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's inside. Now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Freed out of the stretch, fires. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the A's jump in front. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So they turn
Yankees.
things over to the righty, Clark Schmidt.
Number 36.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luis Urias getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Fires to first in time. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Urshela.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3-run shot for the A's. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Newcomb.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Grisham up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The A's bullpen has some movement. T.J. McFarland, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Number 49, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And Judge spoils that one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And one away.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Clark sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next pitch is outside. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one out to right. Rooker settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the inning. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the catcher. Austin wins.
Austin wins.
Schmidt, 6'1" righty, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one hit to right. Judge makes the play. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Max
Schumann. Up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The center fielder, number 1,
Denzel Clark. Up next for the A's. That misses.
1-0.
1-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one the other way. Rice over to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The batter, number 5.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Jacob Wilson digs in now. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
Two outs. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. The A's strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there.